Hello, my lovelies. Welcome back to my channel. For those of you guys that are new, welcome back. My name is Pinky, and teaching you witchcraft and tarot is what I do. For those of you guys returning, welcome back, my loves. If you guys are new to my channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you guys can get notified of the most recent videos going up. Here we are doing the 2025 predictions. Yes, a little bit late, but here I am. All right. This is going to be for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We're going to get into the astrological alignments that are happening for your sign for 2025 before we get into the tarot card session. All right, my lovely Sagittarius, there is a lot of energy that is going to be happening for you guys. We're starting off the year at the peak, right? The first few months of the year, Jupiter is in an angle from you as well as Saturn. And this is major, you guys, because when we experience angles such as this, right? The biggest planets are in and then are from an angle to each other. This is where, think of it as in astrology, we see it as basically when the fortune spins, basically. So this is about fast paced. This is a peak period of making things happen in your life, Sagittarius. Because again, these are planets, the biggest planets are at angular houses, which means things are going to be moving very, very quickly and changing for you extremely drastically for the first 7 months of the year. Dealing with relationships, we also have themes of family that you're going to be dealing with around this time, um, where it is about understanding where to draw the line. For some of you guys, this is repairing certain connections that are connected to your lineage. Something is shifting, definitely for you guys, especially because we have eclipses happening in your fourth and 10th house. These are the career houses for you guys. So changes in circumstances are going to be monumental for you guys in 2025. Now, on your personal life, like I said, for some of you guys, you may be getting married this year in 2025. For others of you, it's finding your soulmate or the person that you're meant to be with. This is your lifetime partner, you guys. So again, a lot of karmic energy is happening here, a lot of soul energy as well, and the releasing of certain obstacles that have kept you from moving forward, from progressing. It's like whatever it is that life has been throwing your way, Sagittarius, the beginning half of the year, you're going to feel almost like things are starting to go things are starting to go your way. But it's not going to be till the middle of the year that you start to really experience those monumental changes happening regarding career, regarding relationships, partnerships, as well as family dynamics. Yes, unfortunately, for some of you guys, you're going through a divorce at the middle of the year. Those of you guys that have been holding on to relationships that are toxic, relationships that are just not working out for you, it's almost like you're being forced, or the universe is showing to you, okay, this person is toxic. You've known that they've been toxic for a very long time. But at this point, I'm going to force you, I'm going to force your hand into understanding that when it comes to the detriment of your well being, is when you have to draw the line. So again, there is a realization that's happening here, but take it as a blessing, Sagittarius, because it's bringing to you. It's almost like it's guiding you towards the path that you should be. Think of it as the universe doing you a solid. They're literally holding your hand and guiding you towards the path that you should be walking. Like I said, there is also reconnection or a rebuilding or reconnecting of relationships for some of you guys. This could be family dynamics, like I said. If you had a falling out with your family member, if you had a falling out with the sister, with the brother, if you have fallen, if you had a falling out with your kids, with with your children, there is healing energy that's happening here that is bringing to you guys closeness and the understanding that, or the importance of them and you being in each other's lives. So again, a lot of expansion that's happening, a lot of changes are going to be shaking you up this year in 2025. Now, like I said, it could bring to you um The later half of the year may bring to you a soulmate type of connection or the person that is meant to be your lifetime partner. Jupiter in your seventh house can also bring to you more clients when we're talking about career and finances. This is where you make investments or investors come into your business, and these are going to be investors that are going to be there or remain there for a very long time. It can also bring to you empowered clients, clients that are connected, clients that have power or money that are going to open more doors, more abundance, more opportunities for you guys. Now, seventh house is to do with partnerships and relationships. So, again, like I said, experiencing that soulmate type of connection, that partnership that comes in for you guys. For some of you guys, you're locking it down in 2025. Jupiter will go to your eighth house. Um, a lot of healing that's happening here and big changes um, that can challenge you, that brings massive healing to you. So it almost feels like you may feel this transit a little bit challenging, but as you weather the storm through that, you start to see that it brings to you a lot of healing. So what comes to mind as an example, because eighth house is all to do with um, death and rebirth, right? It is all to do with those really traumatic events in our life that happen. So in the beginning of this transit, you may feel kind of like a bit of a crisis. But as you continue to weather that storm, you start to realize, you know what, it wasn't as bad as I thought. Or, you know what, I've overcame these past traumas. It could be as simplistic as people triggering certain traumas where you're being faced to acknowledge them so that you can heal or let go. For others of you, it could be just people from the past that hurt you, that really damaged you in some shape, way, or form, and they're coming back around to see if it still triggers, to see if they still have power or control over you. The likelihood of that is very slim because at that point in time, you're probably going to realize, you know what? I'm letting this shit go. Sometimes it takes more from us to hate or to carry resentment than to actually let it go. So there is a clearing out of that type of energy that you're being forced to do as we continue the end of the year, Sagittarius. All right, my lovelies, let's get into the tarot portion. For January, we have the King of Cups and the World card. So you're being received very well, Sagittarius. There is an opportunity here that's happening for a lot of you guys. You may already be experiencing this where you're feeling like maybe there was trouble, maybe there was blockages, difficulties. The month of January starts to move in a very positive way where you start to see almost like the light at the end of the tunnel. And the reason for this is because you're coming out of a cycle. And like I said, you're walking with purpose. You're walking towards your soul's purpose. So it's a realigning that's happening in this month where you're realizing maybe opportunities, blessings start to come in the month of January, that you start to be more optimistic about the world and how you experience the world. Now, in the month of February, there is the Three of Swords and the Hierophant. Like I said, for some of you guys, challenges in regards to relationships, especially those relationships that have been very toxic or haven't been that great, or that you've been trying to work through it and it just doesn't seem to go anywhere. The month of February, it's like I said, you're being forced to acknowledge and see certain things, and there's no denying it anymore. So for some of you guys, it's finding out that your partner has been cheating, or especially those of you guys that are married, that your partner has been cheating or has been deceitful, and you're being forced to make this decision. Are you going to continue telling yourself that you're going to remain there because of love, but in reality, it's out of the fear of change? And whether you're ready or not, 2025 is going to be nothing but changes for you, Sagittarians. Now, for others of you, those of you guys that are not in a relationship, there is definitely a betrayal that's happening for some of you guys that may come to light in the month of February. This could be in connection with friends, family members, even career, right? Even people that maybe you trust in the workplace that you're finding out have been conspiring and being sneaky or backstabbing. But there is definitely light being shown in the darkness or what has been hidden. Now, in the month of March, I see you guys much more empowered. I see you guys taking action. You're not hesitating no more. You're making things happen. I see you guys extremely, like I said, extremely empowered. For some of you guys, there is travel that is highlighted here. For some of you guys, you may be traveling, or opportunities to travel is definitely coming through for the month of March. Now, going into April, we have the Magician and the Empress. Beautiful, beautiful energy here. This is manifestation, you guys. This is the realignment. This is the knowing that you have the power to create whatever it is that you want to create, Sagittarius, and you're being unapologetic about it. You're making things happen. You're trusting yourself. You're loving yourself so much that you know without a doubt that you're capable to experience whatever it is that you've been wanting to experience. Whether it's that long, healthy, loving, stable relationship, or whether it's that career, that financial stability. Maybe it's something you've never experienced in the past, but you're realizing I am worthy of this and I do deserve to experience this. So you're choosing yourself, and in choosing yourself, the universe is choosing you as well, Sagittarius. Beautiful energy here. A lot of blessings and unexpected blessings. For some of you guys, I'm hearing unexpected gains as well. So beautiful energy there for the month of April. Now, going into the month of May, we have the Seven of Wands and the Nine of Cups. For those of you guys that are not trying to be fertile myrtles, just be careful. You don't want to get knocked up in the month of May. Now, what I'm seeing here is a lot of wish fulfillment that is happening around you, Sagittarius, but it's going to be very important to keep your guard up. So what I mean by this is don't allow just anyone to know about your business or the moves that you're making or the blessings that are coming in, because it may unfortunately attract a lot of like evil eye or people that are just hating on you. Try the best you can to keep yourself grounded. Don't announce your moves until you finally make them or until they materialize. Don't be telling people your business, especially when it comes to relationships. Don't allow people to feel so comfortable that they have a say in your relationships. A relationship is between two people. All right, moving on here. For the month of June, we have the Star card and the Nine of Swords. So you've been very much in your head. There's a little bit of anxiety that's happening around this month. However, um, you're being shown your way. What I mean by this is you could be dealing with some type of obstacle or blockage that is primarily having to do with the way you think, meaning maybe a story you keep telling yourself, maybe something that you've taken as a reality, and you're realizing, you know what? I'm overthinking and I'm just making these things more difficult, or I'm overanalyzing and I'm just putting myself in this anxiety type of energy. You're letting go of that. It's almost like you're becoming very self-aware, and you're letting go of that, and you're trusting the process, you're trusting the universe. And when you start to do this, you start to see that you're realigning yourself to flow the way the universe wants you to flow. You're flowing with the universe. You're letting things, you're allowing, is what I'm hearing. Allowing, trusting the process. And the more you do so, the more things start to come very easy to you, Sagittarius. Moving into the month of July, we have the Four of Swords and the Lover's card. For some of you guys dealing with some type of distancing, what I'm hearing is for some of you guys could be dealing with a partner that may be traveling or that may be at a distance. However, I don't see that as a difficulty. I see it more as a challenge in the sense of, are you guys able to overcome distance? So there is some type of test or trial that's happening here around the month of June for you guys. Sorry, around the month of July here for you guys, that is more in connection with the stability and the structure of these relationships or partnerships. Now, it doesn't have to be just relationships. It could be in regards to family dynamics. It could be in regards to your children, like I said. That's a theme that may come up for you guys. But there is almost a having to revisit a situation where you're realizing, is it worth the effort? Is it worth, you know, can we overcome it? So whatever challenges may come in the month of July, just know without a doubt that it is a test trial. If you're not able to get through that, it means that it's not for you, Sagittarius, because right now the universe has, like I said, the wheel is spinning. Your destiny wheel is spinning. So pay attention to what is coming in and what is going out. What is going out, let it leave. What is coming in, embrace it, because this is all predestined. Moving on here. Moving on here for the month of August, we have the Six of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. Breakthroughs are happening here. A lot of opportunities are coming in. People are wanting to invest in you, Sagittarius. People are wanting to help you. People are very receptive of your energy and they're fully embracing you. It's about making shit happen in the month of August. Very highlighted here. Take action. Don't procrastinate at all. You want to capitalize in this energy, Sagittarius, because it's almost like you're making leaps and bounds without any obstacles, and that's rare. So you really want to take full advantage of this because it's bringing to you power, my dear Sagittarians. Moving on to the month of September. We have the Ten of Cups and the King of Wands. For some of you guys, you're connecting with another fire energy, Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius like yourself. For others of you, it is the restructuring of the family dynamic. What I'm hearing is for some of you guys, especially those of you females that have children, but are single, throughout the year, you may actually find, like I said, a lifetime partner that may come into your life. And I feel like there's a revisiting of how do we move from here, meaning how do we integrate you into this family dynamic that has already been built. So this is specifically for those of you guys that are single and have children. I see you guys really trying to bring around that person because there is like a changing of status or a um higher level of commitment. I did hear moving in. So again, for some of you guys, it could be that you're making the decision to move in with your partner around this time, but you're really wanting to do it in a very harmonious way. And what I'm hearing is, again, specifically for those that have already children, um, slow and steady wins the race. Don't rush into it, okay? Again, this is another message that I'm hearing now in the month of September, what I'm hearing is for some of you guys, there is some type of elevating, whether it's in your career, whether it's getting a higher ranking position, or whether it's making more money. It may come or it may feel like it's coming with some type of setback. I feel like it has more to do with you just taking on more responsibilities, which is obviously common sense. That's usually how it goes. But it's about finding the balance. Not overdoing it or not allowing your career to consume your personal life. Okay. All right. Moving on here for the month of October. We have the Queen of Wands and the Knight of Wands. You guys are extremely on fire, Sagittarius. You guys are focused. You guys are determined. You guys are taking leaps and bounds towards your destiny. You guys are making shit happen. It is no longer about nothing outside of you. It's you realizing that everything starts from within. You know your power and you're walking in power. Very, very awesome energy here. You guys are extremely vital around this time as well. Moving on here to the month of November, we have the Devil card and the Four of Wands, maybe dealing with the Capricorn energy. For some of you guys, you're marrying a Capricorn. For others of you, you are taking commitment to the next level, whether this is committing to your career and goals, whether this is committing to a partner relationship or an actual wedding, which makes sense. You know, Saturn energy around the month of end of November, beginning of December. Capricorn type of energy here happening. I see you guys very on fire. You guys know exactly what it is that you want. It's almost like you found your purpose or you know exactly what it is that you want. Whereas in the beginning of the year, maybe you felt a little bit lost. It's almost like things are going so good that the more good they go for you, the more empowered you become because you no longer doubt or question anything because you're like, life has been so good after it was so hard that I'm trusting now the process and you are allowing, which is the message we got somewhere here in the beginning of the year. Powerful energy here. The and we're ending the year, the month of December, Five of Pentacles and the Justice card. This is you seeing karma play out for those that have done you wrong, for those that have crossed you, for those that have taken advantage of you. This is you seeing them, seeing their karma firsthand. It is realizing For some of you guys, you're releasing bad karma and you're realigning yourself. So think of it as karma clearing out and you're starting with a clean slate. So whether it's relationships, whether it's partnerships, whether it's money wise, health wise, that you've experienced blockages, perhaps you were carrying a lot of karma or a lot of karmic debt. Going towards December, you're ending that cycle, you're releasing that cycle, and you're freeing yourself and starting off fresh. So again, very empowered energy towards the later half of the year for you guys. Very empowered type of energy. I want to wish you guys all the very best. May this 2025 be the best you have experienced yet. Wishing you guys all the very best, and we will see each other soon. Till then, bye.